Good morning. The 36th District Court in the state of Michigan is now in session with the Honorable Tenisha Yancey presiding. While court is in session, there will be no talking, sleeping, lying down, driving, no wearing of any hair garments unless it's for religious purposes only, no chewing of any gum or reading of any material, and you must be properly dressed when the judge asks you to turn on your cameras. Good morning again, Your Honor.
Good morning. Good morning to all of you on YouTube.
Are the parties? Oh.
Okay, you go ahead because I know that you know the retained counsel.
Yes, are the parties ready to proceed on Glenn Bailey?
Yes, Judge.
This is the People versus Glenn Bailey, ticket number SP 120636761. Unregistered or untitled vehicle. Appearances for the record, please, starting with the attorney.
Larry Polk on behalf of Glenn Bailey retained. Judge, I'm asking the court
Bailey in the courtroom. I'm sorry.
No, Judge, I'm asking the court to allow me to waive Mr. Bailey's presence. He recently had a stroke and he cannot deal with the technology. I've spoken to the prosecutor. This is going to be a dismissal.
Okay. No way.
Thank you, Judge.
And Madam Clerk, today is the date and time for, is this an arraignment or
pre-trial?
Oh, this is pre-trial. Thank you. Mr. Pope, what was the reason for the dismissal?
Well, based upon the fact that my client is not driving at this point because of the stroke, and so the prosecutor deemed that it be reasonable to dismiss this matter.
Okay, and I apologize. What were the counts again?
Just one count, Your Honor.
Unregistered motor vehicle.
Okay, so the court will adopt the people's recommendation and dismiss this matter without prejudice.
Thank you.
You are free to go.
He has one more matter. Are the parties ready to proceed on Stephen Bryant? This is the People versus Stephen Bryant, ticket number SP 143458661. Violation of restricted license. Today's date and time is set for a bench trial. Appearances for the record, please, starting with the attorney.
May it please this honorable court, Larry Polk on behalf of Stephen Bryant, retained counsel. Mr. Bryant, state your name for the record.
Yes, I'm Stephen Bryant.
Judge, today is the date and time set for a bench trial in this matter. It's my belief that the officer has failed to appear. Based upon that, I'm asking the matter be dismissed without prejudice.
Madam Clerk, is that correct?
That is correct. No one checked in for his matter.
Okay, so the court verifying that an officer has not checked in on this matter, it will be dismissed without prejudice.
Thank you, Judge. You and your staff have a great day.
You as well. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Judge. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, attorney, can you pronounce your client's name for me? Is it Milad
Bethian?
Okay, are the parties ready to proceed on Milad Bethian?
Yes.
All right, this is the People versus Milad Bethian, ticket number SP 144328991, disregarding red signal. Appearances for the record, please, starting with the attorney.
For the record, Ziad Nicholas 88 P69447 on behalf of the defendant.
Is the defendant present in the virtual courtroom today?
Judge, I'd ask that you waive her appearance. It's just a civil infraction.
No way.
And today's date, I'm sorry, today's date and time is set for a formal hearing.
Yes, that's correct, Your Honor. There is no officer. Prosecution cannot proceed. I'd make a motion to dismiss.
The court has verified that an officer has not appeared in this matter. Therefore, it will be dismissed without prejudice.
Thank you so much, everyone. Have a beautiful day.
You too. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, I'm going to get Mr. Soroki, Your Honor, so we can at least call the few that's in here. Mr. Braxton, how can we help you? Please remove your hat. You are in court, sir. We just made a whole announcement.
I'm sorry. I was trying to figure out, was my case dismissed?
We did not call your case, sir.
I'm still at work as of right now.
We did not call your case, sir.
Okay, thank you.
Just hold tight until you hear your.
Mr. Braxton, are you at work right now?
Yeah, he
We'll do our best to get your matter resolved so that you can get back to work. I don't know what your break time is like.
Yeah, let me look at his stuff. Actually, do you need the attorney here for his? Because his will be no officer.
Nope, we can do it, if he waives his appearance, if he waives his right to counsel online.
Okay,
on record.
Mr. Donnell Braxton, are you ready?
Mr. Soroki, if you have anyone else in the breakout room that you need to make offers for, I can handle the Braxton dismissal without you.
Okay, I just want to let the court know I did release Michael Bates. Please.
Okay, right now, Attorney
Mr.
Soroki.
Soroki, I just want you to go back to the breakout room. If you have anyone that you need to have conversations with, I'm gonna go ahead and do the Braxton matter now.
I understand. I understand that, Judge.
Yeah, right now, record, Mr. Soroki.
I was just trying to tell the clerk that Marcus Baldwin,
Okay.
Michael Bates.
We can talk afterwards, Mr. Soroki, because
very
right now
good.
we're on the, yeah.
I'm sorry.
Just go
All right,
ahead
very
and finish
good.
up in the breakout room. Okay.
Very good.
Okay, are we, Mr. Donnell Braxton, are you ready to proceed, sir? Can you unmute for us? Mr. Braxton, need you to unmute if you want your case called.
Yes, can you hear me?
Yes.
There we
can
go.
hear you.
I'm ready.
This is the people versus Donnell Braxton, ticket number SP 140-11251. Failed to stop improperly and an accident. Today's date and time is set for a bench trial. Appearances for the record, please.
Mr. Braxton, will you state your name for the record?
Yes, Donnell Braxton.
Today's the date and time set for a bench trial. Do you waive your right to counsel, Mr. Braxton, for the purposes of a dismissal? Mr.
No, I
Braxton,
do not.
You do not waive your right to counsel for the purposes of this dismissal?
I'm sorry, I don't understand.
We stated that we could do your case now so that you can go back to work, but you needed to waive your right to counsel in order for me to dismiss your matter. Do you waive your right to counsel?
Yes, and it will be dismissed?
That is correct.
Yes.
Okay, today was the date and time set for a bench trial. Mr. Braxton is waiving his right to counsel. The officer in this matter has not checked in either virtually or in person. Therefore, the matter will be dismissed without prejudice. Mr. Braxton, without prejudice means that the people can bring this case back if they so choose, but you will be notified if that were the case. As of right now, your case is being dismissed and you are free to go, sir.
Okay, thank you.
You are welcome. Have a good day.
You too.
Free to go, sir.
Okay, we have a few more. Brianna Boykin, can you unmute and start your camera for us, please?
Madam Clerk, is this also a dismissal?
Yes. Brianna Boykin, if you can you please unmute and start your camera, please? Okay, we're gonna move on. Brandon Brown, can you unmute for us, please? And start your camera, please. Can they not hear me?
Hello.
I
This
can
is
hear
Brianna.
you. Ms. Boykin, turn your camera on so we can start your case, ma'am.
Okay, yes, it wasn't allowing me to do that. Okay.
This is the people versus Brianna Boykin, ticket number SP 125217881, allowing an unlicensed driver to drive. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Today's date and time is scheduled for a bench trial.
Good morning. Alan Soroki, P 374441, appear on behalf of the defendant. What's your name for the record, ma'am?
Brianna Boykin.
Your Honor, has Officer Kyle Hale checked in this morning?
No, Attorney
No.
Soroki.
Defense moves to dismiss at this time based on no police officer.
Motion granted. The court has verified officer has not checked in this morning on Mrs. Boykin's matter. Therefore, the matter will be dismissed without prejudice. Ms. Boykin, just keep in mind, without admitting any guilt or responsibility, that you are responsible for anyone driving your vehicle, ma'am. If they are an unlicensed driver, as you now know, that you can be charged with a misdemeanor for that.
Okay.
Your matter is dismissed without prejudice. You have a good day.
You too. Thank you.
You too. Thank you.
Are the parties ready to proceed on Brandon Bryant? I'm sorry, Brandon Brown. Brandon Brown, can you unmute and start your camera for us, please? This is the people versus Brandon Brown, ticket number SP 11309352. Driving with open alcohol as a driver. Count 3, no operator's license. Today's date and time is scheduled for a bench trial. Appearances for the record, please.
Alan Soroki, P37441, appearing on behalf of the defendant. What's your name for the record, sir?
Brandon Brown.
Yes. Your Honor, has Officer Layson Parker showed up today for trial?
No, attorney.
Okay, defense moves to dismiss at this time.
Motion granted. The court will dismiss this matter without prejudice. However, Mr. Brandon Brown, I strongly urge you, because most cases that you have will appear before me, and I do take into account cases that have been dismissed in the past, that you want to make sure that you're not right, sir. And I don't want you to admit or deny any responsibility right now, but you are not to drive with alcohol in your vehicle under any circumstances, nor are you to be a passenger under any circumstances with open alcohol in your vehicle, sir. Case dismissed. You're free to go. That concludes your matter.
Have a good one.
Now, is it Dewan Bosley? What is his last name, Attorney Soroki?
Bosley.
Bosley. Are the parties ready to proceed on Dewan Bosley?
Yes, sure. Yes, we are.
This is the
Are we
people
waiting
versus.
his appearance? Or maybe I just don't see him. Go ahead.
He's here. This is the people versus Dewan Bosley, ticket number SP 14326601, no insurance misdemeanor. Count 2, driving while license expired. Ticket number SP 143249661, failed to disclose the CCW. And count 2, disregarding a traffic control device. Appearances for the record, please, starting with the attorney.
Alan Soroki, P37441, appearing on behalf of the defendant. What's your name for the record, sir?
Dewan Bosley.
In this matter, as Officer, I believe Stuart Robinson appeared for trial today.
No officer has appeared.
Defense moves to dismiss at this time.
Okay, are we sure we notified officers this morning? This is a lot of dismissals for no officers. Mr. Bosley, you consider yourself extremely lucky today, sir, because the seriousness of your offenses, I'm not sure. I have no choice but to dismiss without prejudice, seeing that we have no officer who has checked in virtually or in person. But without prejudice does mean that the people can bring that matter back if they so choose. You are free to go. Just all the things that you allegedly were accused of today, keep in mind that those are misdemeanor offenses punishable up to 90 days in jail.
Yes, Your Honor.
You are free to go. Good luck, sir.
Yeah, this is correct, Your Honor. A lot of officers did not appear this morning. Are we ready to proceed with Michael Berry? Oh, he's not out. That's a dismissal as well, looks like. For no officer.
Okay.
He will retain attorney too. If you don't mind, Attorney Soroki, I'm going to call Attorney Roman's case.
That's
Attorney
fine.
Roman? Attorney Roman?
Oh, yes, good morning.
Okay, are we ready to proceed with the Derek Brown, I'm sorry.
Yes, I was just going to speak with the city attorney, if you could put me through.
For your matter, no officer has appeared.
No officer has appeared? Okay, all right, very good. We'll move to dismiss it then.
I was trying to bring your client out, but he's not coming out. So this is the People versus Derek Brown, ticket number SP 146888961. 31 mile over the speed limit. Appearances for the record, please.
Yes, Roman Fitzai on behalf of Derek Brown.
Oh, no, I take that back. No. I do apologize. Please scratch that from the record. Corporal Bennett did appear for this matter. I do apologize.
You did, okay,
Yes, that is so my apologies. Sorry about that, attorney.
all right.
I'll put you in the breakout room and get Mr. Lawson there for you. My apologies again.
Did Mr. Bennett have to go to, did Corporal Bennett have to go to another
No,
courtroom?
he's still here. He's still here.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah,
Right.
you're welcome. There you go. And let me call Mr. Goss right now. Attorney Soroki, are we ready to proceed?
Yes, we are.
Okay, this is the People versus Michael Berry, ticket number SX 417-41771. Hold on one second. I just need to see this chart. Motor vehicle operating without security, count 1, and count 2, driving in an unsafe manner. Appearances for the record, please, starting with the attorney.
Alan Soroki, P37441, appearing on behalf of the defendant. What's your name for the record, sir? You need to unmute.
Michael Berry.
Yes. It's our understanding the police officer has not appeared for trial today. Defense moves to dismiss without prejudice at this time.
Okay, the court will grant your motion to dismiss without prejudice, seeing that an officer has not checked in either virtually or in person. Mr. Berry, you are free to go.
All right, thank you very much.
Okay, Mr. Attorney Soroki, do we have any other dismissals?
Let me see here. Corey Brown is a dismissal. I don't think David Gonzalez has appeared for trial.
He did. Mr. Gonzalez
He did?
did. Yes.
Okay, all right, then I'll have to talk to him.
What about Jordan Bass? Are we ready to proceed with Jordan Bass?
Let's see here, Jordan Bass. Yes, he has all of his documents. We're gonna move to dismiss.
Yeah, and I checked his license. Okay. This is the
Mr. Bass,
People
turn your
versus.
camera on.
This is the People versus Jordan Bass. Ticket number SP 10641-651, operating with no license. Ticket number SP 8030261, driving while licenses are improper or invalid. Count 2, unregistered or untitled vehicle. Count 3, no insurance misdemeanor. Appearances for the record, please, starting with the attorney.
Alan Soroki, P37441, appearing on behalf of the defendant. What's your name for the record, sir?
Jordan Bass.
Yes, at this time, defense moves to dismiss. Defendant has shown me valid documents for his driver's license, his registration and insurance.
The court will acknowledge that an officer of the court has verified valid documents and the court has verified valid license. Therefore, these matters will be dismissed without prejudice. Mr. Bass, make sure you're keeping all of the documents in the vehicle with you, sir, at all times.
Yes, ma'am. I understand. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Have a good day.
Same to you, Your Honor.
Are we ready to proceed with Marlena Battle? Attorney Soroki? I didn't hear you, I'm sorry.
Yes, we are.
Okay, this is the People versus Marlena Barrett, ticket number correction for the record. This is the People versus Marlena Battle, ticket number SP 12987292. No insurance misdemeanor. Appearances for the record, please, starting with the attorney. And today's date and time is scheduled for arraignment on a bench warrant.
Alan Soroki, P37441, appearing on behalf of the defendant. What's your name for the record, ma'am?
Marlena Battle.
Your defendant has shown me valid insurance at this time. Defense moves to dismiss based on valid documentation.
I apologize. My mute button was stuck, but Miss Battle, make sure you're keeping those documents in the vehicle with you at all times, ma'am. However,
I will.
The court will acknowledge that an officer of the court has verified that you do have valid documentation. Therefore, your matters will be dismissed without prejudice. You are free to go.
Thank you. Y'all have a great day.
You too. Have a good one.
All right.
And are our parties ready to proceed on Eric Bryant?
We are.
Sorry, give me one moment. Okay, this is the People versus Eric Bryant, ticket number SP 13643802. Driving while license suspended. Count 3, no insurance misdemeanor. Ticket number SP 13702131. Driving while license revoked. Ticket number SP 13724911. Driving while license are improper or invalid. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Ticket number SP 13844551. Driving while license are improper or invalid. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. And count 3, driving while license are improper. I'm sorry, driving while plates are improper. And ticket number SP 139-12052, operated with no license. Today's date and time is scheduled for arraignment on a bench warrant. Appearances for the record, please, starting with the attorney.
Alan Soroki, P37441, appearing on behalf of the defendant. What's your name for the record, sir?
Eric Bryant.
Yes. Defendant, which full reading stands mute at this time?
The court will enter a not guilty plea on behalf of Mr. Bryant.
Defendant also wishes to accept the offer of prosecution. He will be pleading to 1, failure to display, and 2, improper plates. The remaining 7 tickets will be dismissed.
Thank you.
Is that your understanding of the plea, Mr. Bryant?
Yes, it is, Your Honor.
You had an opportunity to talk to Attorney Soroki in the breakout room. Did he advise you of your rights?
Yes, he did, ma'am, Your Honor.
Did you understand your right?
Yes, I did, Your Honor.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a guilty plea today?
No, Your Honor.
Are you pleading guilty on your own free will?
Yes, Your Honor.
And are you pleading guilty because you actually are guilty?
Yes, Your Honor.
Please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you give today will be the truth and the entire truth?
Yes, Your Honor.
You can put your hand down. Madam Clerk, is there one ticket that encompasses 2 impropers and 1 FTD?
Yes, Your Honor, I'm actually pulling it up now. Now it'll be ticket number SP 138-44552 and counts 2 and 3. So on August the 27th, 2022, were you in the area in the city of Detroit and on Joy Road and West Parkway?
Yes.
Were you driving a 2014, is it a Chrysler?
Yes.
Or a Chevrolet?
Tractor 3.
Oh.
Yes.
Your Honor.
One moment. Can you hear me? Okay. And did you come in contact with the Detroit Police Department on that day, sir?
Yes, Your Honor.
When asked to produce a valid driver's license, were you able to do so?
No, Your Honor.
Okay. And the plate on the vehicle, did you have a proper plate on that vehicle at that time?
No, Your Honor.
Satisfied, Counselor?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. And I believe you said 2 improper plates is what he's pleading to. Is that correct, Mr. Soroki?
Yes,
Is there no insurance on that thing?
It's one, the one that you did, one is for no insurance for count 2 and the other one is as charged for count 3, improper plates.
Okay, so I heard only count 2 and 3. What about the FTD?
We doing, I didn't hear the FTD. We're doing the 2, we're doing FTDs are 1.
We're doing 1 FTD, 2 improper plates. So I need to.
So that's count 1. That's count 1 of the same tickets, Your Honor. We can use count 1 of that.
Okay, great. So the factual basis has been made for both FTD and for 2 improper plates on this ticket. Mr. Soroki, are you satisfied?
yes,
The court is also satisfied and will enter guilty pleas for count 1 of an amended charge of failure to display, and count 2 and 3 for improper plates. Mr. Bryant, are you currently working?
No, not at the moment, Your Honor. Collecting unemployment.
So are you able to do 60 hours of community service in lieu of the tickets and fines that I'm going to be assessing?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, so I'm gonna assess a fines and fees of $200 per ticket for a total of $600. Mr. Bryant will do 60 hours of community service with the $600. Mr. Bryant, my clerk is going to chat you. If you're using a cell phone, you'll see a little chat button at the bottom of your phone. You have to hit your screen and you'll see chat. Chat her back with your phone number so that the Department of Probation can contact you to set up your hours of community service. You'll return to me in 90 days with the community service done. Madam Clerk?
September the 29th.
You have until September 29th to complete the 60 hours. You'll appear back with proof that you've completed those hours on September 29th at 8:30 a.m. sir.
Okay.
You have any questions?
No, you said it's gonna be something on the bottom that you're gonna see chat. I put hit the chat. I don't see it on the bottom yet.
Yes.
Look at 3 dots. Look at the 3 dots, sir. It's 3 dots in your screen. If you click on that, you should see the chat option.
Okay, I see it now.
Now send me back your phone number before you leave.
Next
Attorney
matter.
I'm sorry, I don't mean to cut you off. Attorney Soroki, for Corey Brown, the offer will be to plead to improper equipment with the rest being dismissed.
Mr. Brown, are you ready to proceed? Because I thought we called your name earlier.
Yeah, but we had to wait.
Y'all said it was dismissed. I'm
No, we didn't. No, we did not say it was dismissed, sir. Give us a moment.
I know I didn't say it was dismissed, Mr. Brown, and don't nobody tell you what's going on in my courtroom except for me, and I haven't talked to you, sir.
I know, I just heard dismiss, ma'am. I don't need to be rude and anything. I just heard dismiss.
Mr. Cherokee, you want to explain what the offer is?
Mr. Brown, your offer is plea to improper equipment and dismiss no insurance and dismiss miss something defective equipment. But you're pleading to one, dismiss two, otherwise you can go to trial. And if you don't have insurance or receipt for your equipment, your repairs, you're gonna have a tough time winning your case. The officer's here. You want to take that offer, sir? Offer, sir?
Yes, I do.
Okay, very good.
Okay. Mr. Bryant, you're free to go. I do have your phone number. Thank you. You're free to go.
All right, thank you. Have a good day.
You too.
The officer on the brown mat, can we bring him out the breakout room?
He's not in the breakout room. I think he must have to go to another courtroom.
Okay, no problem.
Okay, this is the People versus Corey Brown, ticket number SP 13945531. Count 1, no insurance misdemeanor. Count 2, improper equipment. And count 3, defective equipment. Appearances for the record, please, starting with the attorney.
Alan Soroki, P37441, appear on behalf of the defendant. What's your name for the record, sir?
Corey Brown.
Today is the date and time set for trial. I believe you've reached an agreement to dismiss 2 counts and plead guilty or plead responsible to a civil infraction. Is that correct?
Yes.
That's correct, Your Honor.
And Mr. Brown, you understood the plea and you wish to avail yourself of that plea agreement. Is that correct?
Yeah, so I'm only taking a plea for 1 account.
For 1
Yes.
count. And Madam Clerk, is the count that he pleading to a civil infraction?
Yes, it is a civil infraction. It's for $120.
Okay, and that you wish to avail yourself of that offer, Mr. Brown?
Yes.
Okay, stipulate the 4 corners of the ticket, Mr. Soroki, for a factual basis?
Yes, Your Honor.
Stipulates probable cause for the dismissals?
Yes, Your Honor.
Hold on, 4846302.
The court will enter a responsible plea on behalf of Mr. Brown for improper equipment, assessing the fee of, I believe, Madam Clerk, you said 120 or 125?
It's 120.
$120. We will dismiss the other 2 counts without prejudice. Mr. Brown, can you pay that 120 within the next 2 weeks, or do you need 30 days?
I need 30 days.
Okay.
July
Clerk,
31st.
it's due on July 31st. As long as it's paid by July 31st, you never have to see me again, unless you do something more. But if you do not pay it by July 31st, you do need to appear back here on this same Zoom at 8:30 that morning.
Okay.
You're free to go.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, are the parties ready to proceed on Calvin? Is it Borlowski? Bushlowski? Okay, I'm gonna spell it out.
Yes,
Is that
we're ready.
Kayvon Butowski?
It's Kayvon Bahowski.
Bahowski. Okay. Kayvon Bahowski, sorry about that. This is the People versus Kayvon Bahowski. Ticket number SP 1436981, driving while license suspended. Appearances for the record, please, starting with the attorney.
Alan Soroki, P37441, appear on behalf of the defendant. What's your name for the record, sir?
Kayvon Bahowski.
Yes. Your Honor, defendant wishes to accept the offer of the prosecution. It will be pleading to a reduced charge of failure to display.
Is that correct, Mr. Bahowski?
Yes, ma'am.
You had an opportunity to talk to Attorney Soroki in the breakout room. Did he advise you of your rights?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm sorry?
Yes, Judge.
And did you understand your rights?
Yes.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a guilty plea?
No, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty on your own free will?
Yes.
And you have to speak up so that the court reporter can hear you. And are you pleading guilty because you actually are guilty?
Yes.
Please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you give will be the truth and the entire truth?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, you can put your hand down.
On February the 27th, 2023, were you in the city of Detroit in the area of Whitcomb? Kavan? Kavan?
Yes, ma'am. You said Wixom?
No, Whitcomb, and St. Martinez. Or St.
Will
Martin's. I'm sorry.
Will you agree that you were driving in the city of Detroit?
Yes, ma'am.
Were you driving a 2012 Chevrolet?
Oh, yes, ma'am.
Did you come in contact with the Detroit Police Department on that day, sir?
Yes.
When asked to produce a valid driver's license, were you able to do so?
No.
Satisfied, counselor?
Yes, satisfied.
Stipulates probable cause for the dismissal?
Yes.
If there are any? Okay, the court is also satisfied and will enter a guilty plea on behalf of Mr. Pachowski on the amended charge of failure to display. Failure to display fines and fees are $220. Are you able to pay that within the next 14 days or do you need 30 days?
I need 30.
July 31st.
It'll be due on July 31st. As long as it's paid by July 31st, you can ignore your court date. Otherwise, you'll appear back here on this Zoom at 8:30 that morning.
Okay.
You're free to go.
Okay, thank you.
Mr. Shiroki, how many more do we have in the breakout room?
We have about, one of them's not mine, but we have like 3 more that are mine, like 2 or 3 3 more that are my tickets.
Are they
And,
arraigned or are they pre-trials or trials? What type of hearing?
Two of them are trials, Your Honor, and one is arraignment on the bench warrant.
The arraignment on the bench warrant, are you able to give them a pre-trial date?
I can talk to them and I can do that. With
Unless you already have a plea from Mr. Goss.
Antonio Baker, we're ready on him. I could bring him out right now.
Okay.
What about Larry Ball? Okay, our Attorney Roman, are you ready to proceed with the Derek Brown?
Yes, we're ready
Okay.
to go.
This is the People versus Derek Brown, ticket number SP 146888961. 31 miles over the speed limit. Today's date and time is scheduled for a formal hearing. Oh, appearances for the record, please. We're going to start with the officer, if you don't mind, Attorney.
Nope, that's fine.
Corporal, will you state your name for the record?
Corporal Dale Bennett, badge 4320, Your Honor, Detroit Police Department.
Attorney, first appearance for the record.
Yes, good morning, Your Honor. Roman Fitzai, P 47879 on behalf of Mr. Brown.
Mr. Brown, state your name for the record, please.
Derek Brown.
Attorney?
Yes, Your Honor. I've spoken with the city attorney. We've reached an agreement whereby the original offense would be reduced to a limited access speed 6 to 10 over, which is a 1-point offense. In exchange, the original offense would be dismissed.
And do you stipulate to the 4 corners of the ticket for factual basis?
Yes.
The court will enter a responsible plea on behalf of Mr. Brown for 6 to 10 over limited access. Madam Clerk, what is the fee?
I believe it's 135. I'm just going to check it. Just give me one moment. I was doing that right now. It's 135, Your Honor.
So that'll be $135, Mr. Brown. That will be due in 2 weeks. Madam Clerk, what's the date?
July 13th.
July 13th. If it's not paid by July 13th, one of you need to appear back on this Zoom at 8:30 that morning.
Very good. Thank you, Judge.
Counselor.
All right, thank you. Have a great day.
Thank you, Corporal.
Thank you, Your Honor. Have a good day.
Thank you.
See ya. I'm gonna go off YouTube. I'm gonna go off YouTube for a second.